You know, it's about time this FNX-45 Tactical got what it deserves. A Talon grip. Okay, so let's take off all the stuff we don't need. We don't need the slide. We don't need the magazine. Makes the job a little easier. Okay, you know the drill. First thing you got to do is clean the area where you're going to make the application. It's probably already as clean as it needs to be, but I'm just really kind of enjoying these alcohol fumes, so I'm going to keep using it till it's dry. Okay, step number 2. Now I do like to do a dry fit usually, just to be sure. Number 1, make sure you got the right grip. I've never had the folks at Talon mess up and send the wrong grip, but it could happen. And if you don't do a dry fit, you're probably challenging Murphy to a duel. And he'll usually win. So, alright, looks like we have got the right grip. Looks like it's going to fit nice. Now, go ahead and peel it, starting with this side. And I'm going to peel about half this time. Sometimes I go all the way, sometimes I do half. Let's peel half. Alright. And we start by laying it on there in place. So I'm just lightly tacking it down. Move around to the back. Try and keep it taut, but I'm not trying to pull it super tight or stretch it. You definitely don't want to try and stretch it. But wrap it around nice and snug. Get that back strap up there. If there's a place that's going to give me a problem, it's going to be right here. I tend to push them to the right with my grip because I have that really tight and manly sort of grip. Alright, and peel the rest of this off. Bring it around. And of course we have our overlap on this side, so we lift this edge and lay that back over it. The FN pistols in general are challenging because they have that very thick texturing. You know, those squares are sort of semi-pyramids, but they're tall. They're deep into the polymer, so they make it a challenge because you need to get this down in there to really stick good. Okay, the next step, if you didn't already know, is to heat it up. So, let me get a heater and heat it up. Don't worry, I won't make you watch all of this. Okay, we've got it all heated up nice and hot, so now, patented smush. Paying a special attention to this back strap area, where I know I will probably have a problem later, but I want to make sure I get it down into that grain. You can really see, I think, even on camera here, how heating it makes all the difference. It is a very critical step to heat it and then smush. Get it all down in there. Let that grip get nice and soft and pliable. And then get it down into the texture. And I usually will do this at least twice. Heat it up and smush it, and you want to pay close attention to the seam here where we did our overlap. Make sure that seam is got a great seal, because that's someplace it's going to want to peel up if it's not sealed down well. All our edges, make sure if we've got any little bubbles that got into it, which is not typical, but gives us a chance to work those out. And this is looking good. I like it. I can already tell how much nicer it feels. It changes the feel of a pistol a lot more than you may think. Number one, it makes it grippier. Yeah, it just the rubber texture wants to stick to your skin better, so it just makes it a grippier substance right off the bat. Number two, it sort of takes away the feel of the texture itself. You know, instead of having these hard plastic squares that you're feeling this texture, this nice textured rubber. And it does make a big difference for me. Not everybody agrees. I'm sure this is not the solution that everyone prefers, and that is totally cool. All right, I'm going to heat it one more time and smush it one more time. I won't make you watch, but then we'll put it back together. Okay, the heating and the smushery is all done. So let's put the slide back on it. Look at that. Now that looks nice. I have to say, I like the way that turned out aesthetically. I was off a little bit here on my back strap. You can see I'm a little off center, but that's okay because I'm going to push it that way anyhow. So that looks quite nice, quite fetching. I think it adds some flair to the already Tacticool appearance of the handgun. What do you think? All right, there we go. Talon rubberized grip installed on the FNX-45 Tactical. Maybe this will give me an excuse. Get it out and shoot it again. That feels nice. Feels great. There you go, kids.